primal strength.
Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Fisherman's Huddle. You know, just like in NFL, you know, they count on those big plays and accuracy and preparation. And that's the same thing with bass fishing. It's all about accuracy and preparation, preparing for the field and preparing to win big and catch that monster bass. And like I said, welcome to Fisherman's Huddle. You know, what I'm about to cover today is very key to bass fishing. And another resource you can check out is Genius and Fluke Master. I actually learned this from him. It's changed my fishing game forever. You know, for over 4 years I used this technique, covered a lot of ground, caught a lot of fish, and just had a lot of fun doing bass fishing. And again, I'll say welcome to Fisherman Huddle. And today the topic is bank fishing. Bank fishing. It's been fun. I've been doing bank fishing for almost 5 years. You know, I learned a lot, what to do's and not to do's, and not to waste too much time. And this technique I'm going to show you today is going to help you cover a lot of ground, you know, catch more fish, and just go out and have fun because you know what you're doing. When you know what you're doing, man, things tend to grow a lot faster. You're not just bouncing around and just doing stuff aimlessly and wasting a lot of time. So let's dive in and do some bass fishing. Now, when you're looking at a bank, you're approaching the bank as you're a new beginner, you see so much stuff going on. You know, you're thinking about, in your head, I want to catch fish, I want to catch bass, I want to catch the big 8, 9, 10 pounds like those guys do on the fishing channels. And what I didn't know as a new fisherman, that these guys already knew where to go, how to approach a bank, what to throw. They knew all this stuff before they even went to the bank. It wasn't like they were just getting lucky and catching fish and stuff like that. But they knew what they were doing. They knew where the fish were. They knew where they're located, why they're located there, the reason why they're located there. They knew their stuff before they went out on the bank. But today, I'm going to show you those plays that those pros use and I've been using for 4 years. So, with all that said and done, we are here at a pond, your local pond, and we're trying to figure it out. Okay, what do I have to do to catch fish? You see all this stuff. So you got the lay down. Lay downs are heavy cover areas for bass to ambush prey. You got the big tree in the water. You got all this brush hanging over and stuff. You got a giant tree giving shade. You got a lot of what they call it, pond seaweed. You got heavy stuff over here. You got all this stuff to cover. How we're going to break this down, how we're going to accomplish our goal today is the catching fish and more fish. Learning how to break down the bank with a very good technique I learned from Genius and Fluke Master, helped me catch a lot of fish, is the what to look for at a bank. When you're approaching the bank, you don't want to wear, you know, real bright colors because the fish can see that. You don't want to snuff too much so they can hear vibrations. And when you approach the bank, you want to stand several feet away. You know, especially if you're in this zone area, stay just a couple feet away. because mostly bass are kind of lurking real close, trying to pick off, frogs or lizards and stuff. So you want to stay back a little bit. But I'm gonna talk about walking up to a bank. The first thing, find you a section. That's what I do all the time. That's like a 90 degree. I find a little section, a little corner spot, and what I do is I cast I'm back here a little further away, and I cast in, I cast out very, very short distances. I'll pie off the pie technique. So I'll be here and I'll throw probably 10 feet out, and I'll cover like a pie, a short pie. I'll throw in the middle, I'll throw to the parallel to the bank, throw another parallel to the bank, and I'll throw in the middle. And basically the pie technique, and I'll do that, I'll go even further, throw out this way, as further as I can. And what I'll do that technique if I've pied off over here and I throw here, here, and here, I'll come to probably about right here in the bank, and I'll cast out here, 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 and here. And there are some times where I'll take it and I'll launch way over here, and I'll pull back and cover a lot of ground. Then I'll cast out in deep water, and I do that all the way around the bank. But there are certain hot spots that if you see bass fishing, pro fishermen, they'll hit certain areas. If you watch bass fishing, if you cut on the TV, cut on your YouTube, and you just go to a bass fishing channel on a boat, and they're thrown to specific spots, like stuff like this laydowns. Like I said before, laydowns are places where like giant trees are in the water, and that's like a place where bass like to hang out and ambush prey. A good area, and plus stay away from the heat. Bass hate the heat, man. There's certain scenarios, but they prefer not direct sunlight, and so that is a major spot. If you're at a pond, or somewhere and you see a big tree laying in the water, I would say guaranteed hot spot to cast around that place, that area. Bass are going to be lurking around that area. Next, shady areas. If you see a lot of trees bent over, if you go out early in the morning, you'll notice the shade areas. Bass tend to go toward the shading areas. They tend to move towards shading areas. So if you're fishing and all of a sudden the sun hits on another part, that's where they're at, in those shady areas. And also brush cover. I've been to so many ponds, and every pond has that a bit of brush area, like little brush areas, and it's always leaning over. Majority of the time I've seen when I go bass fishing, those fish lurk up and down this, up and down, up and down, up and down. And they coast up and down because they're waiting for a frog to jump in or something like that. They're just waiting to ambush their prey. It's a new beginner. When you're doing short distance, you want to throw something like a Texas rig, worm. That's very good. Cover ground. Colorado blade. That's very, very, very good. And covering a lot of ground. And also lipless crankbait covers a lot of ground. Or if you're just throwing a raid swim. Raid swim is good for covering a lot of ground. And with those baits, man, that move across the water real quick and stuff like that, you can cover all this ground, man. And when you covered all that, you with your lipless crankbait or a Colorado blade or a swim bait, then you go to the other baits. like Texas rig or just ground and pound, because if the fish are not hitting that, they're munching on the ground, they're tired, you know, they're full, they just want a sneak snack. So looking for like little bugs or stuff like that, or little small top water little bugs like fly fishing type lures. So I recommend that. And also, that's the end of that session, but that is key to catching a lot of bass, man. You gotta know what you're doing, you gotta know where to throw, and stuff like this. That is key, man. Hot spots, man. You know, lay downs, man. I've seen so many people catch so many big bass. I've caught, you know, big bass. I've got hits off of big bass just going to like lay downs, like stuff that just sticks out in the water, like just random tangent, like big branches that just hung over in the water. And that's where the big fish are. And it's a simple technique, but it works. Helps you to cover a lot of ground and get out of there, man. Because the thing about fishing, you don't want to waste your time at a pond for like 3 or 4 hours when you can just zoom, bust it and just work, you know, Texas rig or a creature baits. You can jig. There are videos that talk about jigging, flipping, pitching, and also Texas rig. Now, I highly recommend Genius and Fluke Master. He's really good at teaching, you know, and explaining things in detail as far as jigs and Texas rig. Those are 2 main baits. If nothing works, it's always ground and pound and take it to the hole and stick it to those fish with Texas rig or a jig. Jigs work very, very well in covered areas. So, hope you guys enjoyed it today, and go out, man, and hit those banks, catch you some biggins, and have a great time. And I enjoyed having you guys here with me and covering bank fishing 101. And last but not least, you can't forget, you know, if you're not familiar with bass fishing, man, and you're new to the game, you know, every sport has that one thing, you know, they talk about all the time. And we have our one thing in bass fishing that gets off, and that is mystery tackle boxes by Carl's Bait and Tackle, man. I had a great experience with this. It's a really fun thing to do if you with your buddies or friends, you want to have fun, get your mystery tackle, y'all get your mystery tackle box, go out and have contests. But mystery tackle box does do discounts if you're a new subscriber to them and you sign up. You know, sometimes they'll have a promo code, and also if you go to Googan Squad, you know, if you go to those guys, they always have promo codes, and you can sign up and get your first box for only $5, man, $5. I've shot for this stuff, man, it's up to like $30, man. You get all kind of stuff, lipless crankbaits, jerk bait, jigs, you get the whole scenario. And they always work with the season. You know, if it's winter time, they'll give you winter baits, spring, summer, fall. And so they cover all types of baits. And so again, go out and check out, get you a box, a mystery tackle box, go out, have fun, and experience bass fishing in a cool way, a hip way, and try new baits and new lures. So that's it for today. Your boy, the Nature Boy. Thank you for coming and joining me at Fisherman Huddle. I'll see you next time. Remember, keep it popping.